meditation, some inspiration. If it's not one of the three, I don't want it. Just spend about an hour in a sauna doing some meditation, getting down with, the old groove. It was like a piece of cake. It reminds me of the days when I used to be doing this on a daily basis. The practice that I'm doing, the stuff that it really does work. You know, um, and so let's get down with it. Let's get down with what's going down inside. I I feel that there's a lot of us that are not taking the ability to make time for ourselves, okay? Not making time for the person within, and we're not giving ourselves that ability to be patient with ourselves. I I feel that, we feel like we're in a situation or something's going on in our lives or something is challenging our ability. And so how do you use your mentality to overcome your challenges? How do you get inwards? And the questions that I ask every single day is, what I'm doing today, is it motivation? Okay? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? Because if it's not one of the three, I don't want it. And when I'm getting at it, when I'm getting after it, which I completed about an hour inside the sauna. And it was amazing because even the water bottle that I had was extremely hot, which means that I was up in the high range of a sauna. And it's patience. That's the thing. You got to work with yourself. You got to work with your breath. You got to work with your mentality. You got to work with the abilities that you have inside of you. If you don't do that, if you don't give yourself that kind of a place, if you don't give yourself that kind of a mentality, then the only person's fault it is your own. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us want this high position in life. We're almost to 10,000 followers on our Facebook page. We have 9,400 followers. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, I like to learn meditation. But do you take the time to work with your mentality? Do you take the time to sit down and breathe, to give yourself the ability? And as I was going through that, as I was sweating inside of the sauna, as I was working through that part within, I came to that place where I understood that it's a part of the process of enjoying yourself. It's a part of the process of passing through those kind of challenges, passing through those kind of times, focusing to the place where nobody else is willing to go. You see, not a lot of people want to get inside of a sauna and do meditation for an hour. Not a lot of people want to get to the place where they're utilizing their mind over matter. A lot of us feel like the matter is more important than the mind. And I'm telling you, it's the other way around. I'm telling you that when you're focused, you will overcome challenge. You will find a way to focus past those things, to find the positivity, to find the comfort in the challenges that you face off against daily. And so here I am talking about this. I'm talking about the ability to get to that place. I'm talking about the ability to focus to that level, to find that place inside of yourself where you start to believe in you. And it's up to you the way in which you believe in yourself. It's up to you the way in which you find that space, that kind of being, that type of vibration. But you are a human being. The life is to be experienced. Okay, it's to be a part of your journey. It's to be a part of your path. It's to find a way within yourselves. And a lot of people deny themselves that. Okay, they stop themselves before the possibility opens up. And the reason why is because they don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe that they have what it takes within. And it's really when you do believe in yourself, it's when you believe in your being and in your vibration that you start to find that way. And a lot of us want that way to just show up. It doesn't show up until you bypass that place. It doesn't show up until you find that kind of ability within. And you see, that's what life is about, my friends. It's about finding that ability within yourself. It's about enabling your mind. It's about finding the way to become focused to the point where you are motivation, where you are in a place of self-study, okay? Where you're in a place within yourself where you start to believe in you. A lot of people, they neglect that part of themselves because they don't feel like they're worthy of it. They don't feel like they're worthy of finding that part inside of who they are. And, I want you to realize that when you start to do that, okay, when you start to find that place, when you start to find that kind of mentality, that's what separates you from other people, is what you start to utilize during that time. Is what you start to utilize during that place where you're going through those times where you have to be patient with yourself, where the heat is coming in, and how do you deal with it? How do you work through it? You see what I'm saying? And I'm sharing this with you as I haven't been in a sauna in almost a year, right? A little over a year. I haven't been in a sauna. And first time walking the sauna, did 1 hour straight like it was a walk in the park. Okay? It's because when you're focused, what you're focused into you can achieve. All right? What you're focused into you can overcome. And I wanted to overcome that. I wanted to get inwards. The challenges going on the inside are greater than what goes on the outside. And when you're that focused, you will find a way to feel comfort in those times. You will find a way to find comfort in those challenges. But you got to want it. You got to believe in yourself to achieve it. You got to believe that you have what it takes to manifest, okay? To truly become, to truly believe in yourself, to believe in your being and in your possibilities and your mentality. You see, that's what it takes. It takes a belief in oneself. It takes a belief in one's being. It takes a belief in one's vibration. And so here we are, I'm sharing this story with you today. I look forward to many more of those days, many more of those meditation sessions, many more of those connections with the vibration within. As I do so, as I connect, I will share it with you, And so let's start talking about how we can become disciplined. Your teacher and your student are inside of you. When you try to be yourself, you realize that you are sufficient. When you try to use your knowledge, when you try to use your focus, when you use